Hello there, Virgos. Welcome to your April full moon reading. Sorry, I'm pretty tired. I work full time, so I'm trying to get your readings out as early as possible. So, welcome back or welcome to my channel, Pearls of Wisdom and Witchery. My name is Becca, for those of you who are brand new. This is The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to go ahead and start pulling cards. So I've already shuffled and premeditated. I pull a 5-position spread. The first position is your recent past. We have the King of Fire. It's going to be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be considering being the boss. You may need to take action. This is very masculine energy. This could be someone that you're dealing with. The second position is your present situation. One tried to jump earlier and I put it back. So let's see if it comes back out. We have the Sun card. Very positive. The third position is your potential block. The Nine of Air and the King of Air. So, anxiety with an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Your fourth position is your message from Spirit. We have the Ten of Fire. And the last position is, of course, your potential outcome. Your energy was very static. And in your potential outcome, we have the Nine of Fire, having some fight left. The Nine of Wands. This is the Wounded Warrior card, but it's being defensive about something, defending something. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Earth. So this could be you, Virgo. This is an Earth sign. This is the Capricorn core card. So you may have a Capricorn on your mind, but I don't see anything. If not, this could be you just trying to be stable. I do feel like the queens are a little more on the lonely side, doing things on their own. This is a nurturing queen. You could be trying to bring something to fruition. This could be you standing in your power. So I don't actually pull reversals from the Good Tarot. It didn't come with any definitions for them, and I felt like it wasn't supposed to have any when I bought the deck, so I just don't take them. It just didn't feel right, so I don't do it. So there are reversals in this deck. This is my Botticelli deck, and we're going to get some clarifiers. So I was just about to ask for some clarification on this King of Fire, and these 3 cards came out. We have the Empress, the King of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So here we have 2 kings, and we have the King of Swords in both. Now, just because it's a king doesn't necessarily mean that it is a male person. This could just be someone that is embodying very masculine energy. So if this King of Fire is you, you could also be harnessing this King of Swords. So the King of Swords is incredibly intelligent. He speaks the truth. he comes forward with the truth. But you're trying to nurture something into being. You could be dealing with a mother figure. We do have the Empress here. And we have this Knave of Pentacles. So this could be a child that you're dealing with, or that you've already, like I said, this is your recent past. But the King of Fire is a leader. And he's the go-getter, and he's very passionate. But this is kind of talking to me about making a wise and passionate decision and embodying these two kings and trying to nurture something into being. And it could be an offer. Or you're dealing with two kings. Virgo, if you're a female, you could be dealing with two different people. Both of them are embodying masculine energy. And you're trying to, one of them has made an offer, or you're trying to figure out which one to make an offer to. But it is a stable offer. Whatever the situation is, you brought it into being. You nurtured it into life. And it's brought you quite a lot of illumination and happiness in your current position. Hopefully. We have the Sun card here. So at the bottom of the deck, we actually have the Page of Swords in reverse. So this might be, I feel, cutting communication with something. And we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So this could just be I'm not going out, I'm not partying, I don't have much to celebrate. Or it could be letting go of a third-party situation. We do have two kings and an empress here in your past. Then we have the Justice card in the upright. Some of you might be dealing with an Aries. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra. We have Aries and Libra here, both. It is in the upright. So this is clearing karma. Those scales are balanced. But feeling very stuck in something. Now, whatever this is, it's going to give you, or it has given you, a sense of relief, of freedom. It's definitely raising your vibration. But you feel very stuck right now. And we have three major arcana here. You're freeing yourself from whatever the situation is. And you're going to gain enlightenment. The Hangman is always about enlightenment to me. Maybe you've been enlightened and you're coming out of this stuck feeling. Your blockage is being trapped in your own head. We have the Nine of Air and the King of Air. So you may be this person could be causing this anxiety in you, or this could just be you really overthinking and overanalyzing a situation. What always kind of gets me about this particular card, this King of Air, is that he's wearing a mask. And it always just, I don't know. It's almost like he's trying to be something else. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's please clarify this blockage. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And, oh, we have the Strength card. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. There's something about this offer that has caused a lot of anxiety, or that this offer has never been made, right? It's something that you're thinking about that has you really trapped in your head. If this is you, I mean, of course this is you, this is your blockage. This is an offer you wanted to make, but you're holding back from it with the Strength card. This is King of Air. I feel like it's, you know better. It's taking a lot to not pursue this. And we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So letting go of those burdens. There's the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is no new beginning. I feel like your blockage is letting something go. The message from Spirit is this Ten of Fire, which is also the Ten of Wands. What I love about this card is she's juggling pieces of paper that are all set on fire, and most of them are halfway burned up. So, you know, by the time that fire goes out, there's going to be nothing left to juggle. So it's almost to the end. Tens are about endings and beginnings, you know. Well, that came out quick. That came out quick. I like it when they do that. Now, now we have the Nine of Wands, which is the potential outcome. We have this Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It did come out in the upright, and it landed over here on this Justice card. Then we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Temperance card in reverse. So this card is all about patience and healing. I mean, it's temperance is patience. Perhaps you have a water sign that's kind of waiting in the wings for you, but you're just not seeing it as your wish fulfillment because you're carrying too many burdens. I just heard in my head, you deserve love. So this Queen of Cups, she is an upright. Um, this is an emotionally balanced queen. She's very full of love. I feel like you just need to put your burdens down in order to see her, or stop looking at love as a burden. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius, as we have some wands here. Letting go of what you thought was your wish fulfillment. Let's look at this Knight of Fire. Oh, okay. At the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card. With what I'm looking at here, I feel like this could be talking about a foolish act. But the Fool is all about I like to call it a new weightless beginning, because it talks about, going on that fresh start with very little baggage, having it all and nothing at the same time. In your outcome, we have the Tower. It did come out in the upright. So this is an end. Then we have the Seven of Swords. This is the lying, cheating, strategy card, right? Sneaky behavior type of thing. Hopefully it's just strategy. And then we have the Knight of Swords, also in the upright. Now this Knight is a fast-moving Knight, and this is my drama Knight, and if you have, whatever it is that you're defending, there's a lot of defense here. We have this Knight of Swords, and he has a giant blade rushing into it. I feel like this is like fighting spirit. You're fighting this Tower card. You're fighting this Tower moment. And the Tower can be as simple as an epiphany. But this is spirit coming in and taking out the foundation because it wasn't stable, so that you have an opportunity to build a new foundation. What I'm seeing here is an ending that is going to bring you relief. You may not feel that way now. I think right now you're actually pretty happy with how things are going. You may be, or you may be kind of stuck with an Aries that you're wanting to let go in your current situation. I think in your recent past, you were you're trying very much to nurture a head over heart offer to someone. But you're going to have a brand new beginning here. The Seven of Swords, this could be talking about trying to avoid the drama. But you're getting a new beginning out of this. 9 is a very single number. This Tower coming in. And your outcome. I'm going to get one more card on the Tower. The Six of Swords. So walking away from something. Moving towards calmer waters. Moving towards calmer waters. Okay, so I dusted off my Kuan Yin deck. I don't know why. I felt like you Virgos might need some compassion tonight. The goddess of compassion seemed to suit it. There's enlightenment here. And we got Immortal Treasures, number 14, which breaks down to a 5, and 5 is all about change. I hope you guys can hear me. My throat has been kind of sore lately. A lot of talking. It's funny. I never thought when I was just a little peanut that I would be paid to speak. Immortal treasures. You carry within you precious immortal treasures, beloved. They exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial, heavenly realms of the divine presence within you. Kuan Yin now guides you to honor these treasures, the gifts of your soul, which include the ability that you have to transmit healing. Honor yourself as a healer, beloved, whether formally or informal. Your soul brings a special healing light to humanity. You have divine support in your role as a healer, in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for you now. Each soul is unique and precious in its own way. Certain souls have the light of healing. Yours is one such soul. Your presence on this planet brings light and hope to others, sometimes in ways that you don't consciously recognize. Kuan Yin is with you, guiding you to open to perceiving and utilizing the immortal treasures that lay within you, the beautiful light and gifts of your divine soul. Just remember to take care of yourself too. An empty cup cannot fill another. It is better to allow your inner cup to be spiritually filled and emotionally and physically replenished through balanced self-care. A bit of indulgence balanced with loving discipline and boundaries that make you feel safe and secure within. To find the right way to care for yourself, explore what might work for you. It might be yoga and meditation, a little sacred time each day to sit with a crystal or talk with your heart with your guidance, a health retreat, time in nature, a good book, and some time laughing or playing with loved ones. Your healing ability will find new levels of power and strength through exploration of self-care. The immortal treasures of the soul are to be shared with loving respect of your own self as well as for others. This oracle can also indicate that it is helpful for you to explore healing of an issue that you have been dealing with and has yet to be resolved. If you have been contemplating visiting a healer or taking a break from a stressful situation, this card supports you in doing so. You might simply need a chance to replenish and withdraw for a short time, may help you meet this need. You may also benefit if you feel so inclined from a healing from another. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to honor your own special light and the need that you might have for receiving healing just for you at this time too. Kuan Yin will help you find your way. The process below will help support you in receiving her help. Very nice. Take care of yourself. Self-care is so important. It is so important. Okay. I'm going to pull a Fairy Forest from You by Lucy Cavendish. Or two, I guess. The Solitary, Dedication, Self-Love, and Focus. This one kind of speaks of the immortal treasures and taking care of yourself. And then we have The Dreamer, Visions, Trance, and Apparitions. We have a 24, which breaks down to a 6. Sixes are about balance and the physical, usually abundance. And the 28 is a 10, so we know that that breaks down to endings and beginnings. I feel like you guys got this card last time too. Within you go. When the solitary visits, you are about to go within, to withdraw and retreat from the world for a time. This can be a response to an event from the outside, a trauma, sadness, or betrayal. And the withdrawing inwards, which appears to be depression, is actually a way of respecting the soul's shadow, investigating it, understanding it, and mastering it. This card indicates a time when you will go it alone, walk your own path, choosing to carve a way forward that you can be sure remains true to the deep self. There will be a time of learning away from the mainstream, and there may be times when you feel isolated and somewhat worried about how your new path will be perceived. It can also indicate that in a past life you have suffered for your gifts and spirituality. You may have experienced a past life as a healer, seer, witch, wizard, or medicine man, in which a new order decree your power to be invalid and dark. This fear still pursues you when you connect with the power of your gift, resulting in fears surrounding intuition and your natural talents. By going within, we learn more about our soul. It is not a part of the journey that we necessarily look forward to, but is a time of great development on the spiritual path and is imperative to growth. Before we can shine a light in the world, we must ignite our own inner spark. This going inward is actually the sacred task of tending your own sacred flame and learning from it. Before turning to matters of the world again, this card can sometimes indicate that a person has undergone a literal near-death experience. Sorry, I feel something's tickling my leg. Okay. And the Dreamer, for 28. You have pure magic flowing through you in the form of visions, dreams, and trance-like moments. You are visually psychic, and all the world is full of messages being relayed to you both through the medium of physical sight and through the eyes of spirit. You may even find you are able to enter trance extremely easily. You are adept at reading patterns within nature. You can scry without meaning to, and you look into every face knowing the story it is silently sharing. One glance gives you information about the person or place you are with or within, and your skill is an ancient one, revered throughout the ages. You may find yourself gazing intently at other people's faces and picking up information, being able to read expressions, seeing shapes and patterns and fate within the forms of tea leaves take at the bottom of the cup. Reading signs and clouds, or simply knowing what will happen before you open your physical eyes, because you can see what it is to happen next. Your eyes at this time are immensely important, so on a mundane level, please be sure to have an eye check and look after your vision. Visually, you are very sensitive, so it may be time to change your environment, your appearance, or the appearance of where you spend much of your time, so that it better offers you the energy with which you wish to go forward. Trust in your visions. They come from a magical place, and when you become able to read and understand them, you will be the dreamer indeed. Your vision is coming to reality. Keep going. Your dreams will become manifest in your life, and very soon. That is your reading, Virgo. I hope that you enjoy it and that it helps you. And, please hit the like and subscribe button and share this message with those you think may need to hear it on your social media. So at the end of the day, remember, I love you. Have a good night. Bye.